Why SGA's back-to-back MVP is elite. Back-to-back MVP. 14th player in NBA history. 31.1 points per game on 55.3% shooting. 64 and 18 record.
Multiple sources tell me this morning that Oklahoma City Thunder star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been voted as the NBA's most valuable player. This means he's won back-to-back MVP awards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander becomes the 14th player in league history to win consecutive MVP awards.
127 consecutive games with 20-plus points broke Wilt Chamberlain's record. Finals MVP, NBA champion, clutch player of the year. At 27 years old, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is elite, and today we're breaking down why his back-to-back MVP is one of the most impressive achievements in modern NBA history.
He's still the best player in the world. Like, the MVP conversation is one thing, but when it comes to being the best player in the world, we saw that last night.
Let's get into it. What's up? This is Basketball RX. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just won his second straight MVP. He beat out Nikola Jokic, who averaged a triple-double, and Victor Wembanyama, unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. SGA is the 14th player ever to win back-to-back MVPs. He joins Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and others in the most elite club in basketball. At age 27, SGA is in his prime, and he's dominating. Today, we're explaining why SGA's back-to-back MVP is elite, the stats, the efficiency, the winning, the clutch gene, and why he's the best player in the NBA. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let's jump in. Let's start with SGA's first MVP season. 2024-25 season, 32.7 points per game, NBA scoring title, 5.5 assists per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, 2.0 steals per game, 51.1% FG, 37.5% 3PT, 87.3% FT, 68 and 14 record, tied for 5th best in NBA history, led Thunder to best record in franchise history. The dominance. SGA led the NBA in scoring for the first time in his career. 3rd consecutive season averaging 30-plus points per game. Joined MJ, Wilt, Oscar, Kareem, Harden, McAdoo. Made his 2nd All-Star team, 2nd All-NBA, 1st team. The MVP vote. SGA won in a landslide. Beat out Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. The playoffs swept Memphis Grizzlies 4-0. 38 points in Game 4. Beat Mavericks in Western Conference Finals. 40 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists in Game 4. Western Conference Finals MVP, unanimous. Averaged 31.4 points per game, 8.2 assists per game in Conference Finals. The Finals. Thunder won the 2025 NBA Championship, first since 2012. SGA named NBA Finals MVP. 38 points in Game 1. Led series in scoring. The historic achievement, SGA became the 4th player in NBA history to win MVP, Finals MVP, and the scoring title in the same season. The others, Michael Jordan, 1991, 1992, 1996, 1998, Shaquille O'Neal, 2000, LeBron James, 2013. The Canadian pride. SGA is the 2nd Canadian to win MVP after Steve Nash. 1st Canadian to win Finals MVP. That's an all-time great season. MVP, Finals MVP, scoring title, championship. And Shai did it all at age 26. Now let's talk about SGA's 2nd MVP season. 2025-26 season. Saki, 31.1 points per game. 2nd in NBA, behind Luka at 33.5. 6.6 assists per game. 4.3 rebounds per game, 1.4 steals per game, 55.3% field goal, 38.6% three-point, 87.9% free throw, 64 and 18 record, NBA's best record for 2nd straight year. The historic efficiency, 55.3% field goal, 38.6% three-point, 87.9% free throw on 250-plus total shots. The only other player to ever achieve those splits, Kevin Durant, 47 games in 2022-23. That's elite company. SGA shot like Kevin Durant over a full 68-game season. The scoring efficiency, 31.1 points per game on only 66.6 touches per game, 42nd most in NBA. That's nearly 1 point per 2 touches. Most efficient high-volume scorer in the league. The Wilt Chamberlain record. SGA set an NBA record with 127 consecutive games scoring 20-plus points. Broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of 126 straight, set in 1961-63. That's 127 straight games over 2 full seasons, never below 20 points. That's consistency. The career high, 55 points versus Indiana Pacers, double overtime season opener. The MVP vote. SGA won with 939 points, 83 first-place votes. Beat Jokic, 634 points, 10 first-place votes, and Wembanyama, 589 points, 5 first-place votes. SGA carried the Thunder to 64-18 without his second-best player for most of the season. That's MVP-level dominance. SGA is now in the most elite club in basketball, the 14th player ever to win back-to-back MVPs. The company. SGA joined 6 two-time winners: Giannis, Curry, Duncan, Karl Malone, Nash, Bob Pettit. 4 three-time winners: Jokic, Bird, Magic, Moses. 2 four-time winners: Wilt, LeBron. 2 five-time winners: MJ, Russell. 1 six-time winner: Kareem. The rarity. Only 14 players in NBA history, 75-plus years, have won back-to-back MVPs. That's elite. The international streak. SGA's win marks the 8th straight year that the MVP was born outside the U.S. Giannis, 2019-20, Jokic, 2021-22, 2024, Embiid, 2023, SGA, 2025-26. The Canadian legacy. SGA joins Steve Nash as Canada's second two-time MVP winner. Nash won in 2005 and 2006. The three-peat challenge. Only 3 players have won 3 straight MVPs. Russell, Wilt, Bird. Not Michael Jordan, not LeBron James, not Kareem. Can SGA join that club? At age 27, he's in his prime. It's possible. SGA isn't just an MVP, he's the most clutch player in the NBA. 2025-26 Clutch Player of the Year. SGA won by an overwhelming margin, 96 of 100 first-place votes. That's a landslide. The clutch stats. 175 total clutch points, NBA leader. 6.5 points per game in clutch time, NBA leader. Clutch time equals final 5 minutes, game within 5 points. The cold-blooded mentality. SGA on clutch moments. I've noticed throughout my career that emotions only get in the way of critical and smart thinking. I try to put my emotions aside and stay locked in on what's present and what matters most. The playoff clutch. 2025 playoffs. SGA averaged 31.4 points per game in the conference finals. 40-point, near triple-double in Game 4 versus Timberwolves. Finals MVP performance. The 2026 playoffs. Current. Thunder swept Suns 4-0. First round. Thunder swept Lakers 4-0. Second round. SGA averaging 29.1 points per game. Second to Cade Cunningham at 29.3. The consistency. 127 straight games with 20-plus points. NBA record. Never disappears in big games. Always delivers. SGA is the most clutch player in the NBA. When the game is on the line, you want the ball in his hands. Let's talk about how SGA scores. The splits, 2025-26, 55.3% field goal, elite, 38.6% three-point, solid, 87.9% free throw, elite. Only Kevin Durant has ever matched those splits over a full season. That's the company SGA is in. The scoring arsenal. 1. Mid-range master. SGA is the best mid-range scorer in the NBA. Pull-ups, floaters, fadeaways. He's automatic from 10 to 15 feet. 2. Drawing fouls. SGA led the NBA in total free throws made from 2023 to 2025. He gets to the line more than anyone, and he converts at 87.9%. 3. Three-point shooting. 38.6% from 3 on 5.7 attempts per game. SGA has improved his three-point shooting every year. 4. Finishing at the rim, SGA uses his length, 6 feet 6 inches, and body control to finish through contact. He's crafty around the rim. 5. Pick and roll. SGA is an elite pick and roll scorer. He can shoot, drive, or pass out of it. The efficiency context: 31.1 points per game on only 66.6 touches per game. That's 0.47 points per touch. Insane efficiency. SGA doesn't need the ball in his hands constantly to dominate. The consistency: 3 straight seasons averaging 30-plus points per game, 31.4, 32.7, 31.1. Only 6 players in NBA history have done that: MJ, Wilt, Oscar, Kareem, Harden, McAdoo. The free throw criticism: fans criticize SGA for foul baiting. But here's the reality: SGA attacks. He doesn't settle for jumpers. He gets to the rim. Defenders foul him. That's elite offense. SGA is one of the most efficient scorers in NBA history, period. SGA isn't just a scorer. He's a leader and a two-way player. The leadership: Thunder coach Mark Daigneault. Who he is has never changed. He's touched up the edges on his game and on his leadership and on his perspective. Former teammates Patrick Beverley and Chris Paul compared SGA's work ethic to Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. SGA leads by example. He doesn't need to be loud. He just works. The humility. SGA on his MVP. Thank you guys so much for setting screens, for rebounding when I miss, for passing me the ball even though I don't pass you the ball. SGA gives credit to his teammates. That's leadership. The winning: 2024-25, 68-14. Tied 5th best record in NBA history. 2025-26, 64-18. NBA's best record for 2nd straight year. NBA champion: 2025. 2026 playoffs: 8-0. Undefeated, 2 sweeps. The two-way play: SGA earned all defensive team votes from 2023 to 2025. Finished 7th in Defensive Player of the Year, voting in 2024. 2.0 steals per game, 2024-25. 1.4 steals per game, 2025-26. SGA is an elite on-ball defender. He can guard 1-3. The Thunder culture. SGA. There's been 4 MVP awards in the last 12 years to come through this building. I don't think that's coincidence. Kevin Durant, 2014. Russell Westbrook, 2017. SGA, 2025, 2026. Thunder develop MVPs, and SGA is the latest. SGA is more than a scorer. He's a leader, a winner, and a two-way player. SGA didn't win MVP by default. He beat 2 generational talents. Why SGA beat Jokic. Better record: 64-18 versus 54-28. Defending champion: SGA led Thunder to 2025 title. Scoring volume: 31.1 points per game versus 27.7 points per game. Voters wanted a change. Jokic won in 2024. Why SGA beat Wemby. Better record: 64-18 versus 62-20. More scoring: 31.1 points per game versus 25.0 points per game. Better offensive efficiency. SGA is the best player on the best team. So why is SGA's back-to-back MVP elite? The future. SGA is 27. His prime lasts until 30-32. That's 3 to 5 more years of MVP-level play. Can he three-peat? Only Russell, Wilt, and Bird have done it. SGA has a chance. Can he win more championships? They're favorites in the 2026 playoffs. The reality: SGA is the best player in the NBA. Back-to-back MVP, champion, plus finals MVP. 14th player ever to win. Consecutive MVPs, elite efficiency, elite clutch, elite winning. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is elite, period. So that's why SGA's back-to-back MVP is elite. 14th player in NBA history to win consecutive MVPs. 31.1 points per game on 55.3/38.6/87.9 splits, matched only by Kevin Durant. 127 straight games with 20-plus points, broke Wilt's record. 64-18 record. Clutch Player of the Year, champion. Finals MVP, beat Jokic, triple-double. And Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year. At 27, he's in his prime, and he's the best player in the NBA. But what do you think? Is SGA the best player in the league? Can he three-peat? Will the Thunder repeat as champions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We cover the NBA's best players every week. This is Basketball RX, and we'll see you in the next one.